debates as to who will step in as the next manager. Take a look at the starting lineups. Luis Enrique rolling out Marc-Andre ter Stegen between the nets and looking more and more comfortable. He'll take a few chances, but he seems more composed, Gary.
Yes, he is. He's settling in now. He's had a few risky sort of balls in the back early on in the season, but definitely much more solid. That four across the middle, Iniesta, Busquets a bit deeper, Rakitic and Rafinha. I love that. And the front three, with Messi obviously coming behind Suarez at time to try and feed in the ball, and Neymar, who has been onto the pitch, showing how much respect he has for his opposing manager here today. Of course, those two former competitors back in their playing days. Here's a look at the starting lineup for Valencia. Diego Alves, absolutely spectacular, except against Barcelona. Well, maybe spectacular and unlucky. Here's the three in the midfield. Enzo Perez wearing the captain's armband. And up front, the Barca boy, Munir. There is no clause. He breaks one of his teammates' legs by mistake. There's too many things that can go wrong. Why do that? And we saw earlier, I was watching an attack here.
Gala lets it pop, controlling Neymar, spins, turns, swivels to find Messi, forces his way back to the inside.
Just saying earlier, Atletico.
Oh, what a ball by Iniesta. Trying to drop it, Suarez, and he just misses Neymar on the run.
Atletico Madrid earlier today, they didn't allow Kranovitz to play against him or Vieto. Having a look here again at that ball as it comes across. What a good ball into the box. Just needed someone to get ahead there. Neymar very, very close.
Jose Luis Gaya left presses, and credit to Luis Enrique for having confidence in the system and the players. Cancela charging up the middle. He's onside, and he's got help in the middle, but Mascherano there again to deny. Orellana begging, but it goes unrewarded.
Cancelo, lift your head. Look who's in the middle. That was a straightforward pass. Have a look here. On his own, just square the ball. Now square it. Now square it. At some point, square it. Wow, what a chance. He loses out the opportunity, but as you see, the same for the first 30 minutes in the European Champions League game.
Into the area, Suarez cuts back, leaves Garay into the middle. Messi loose. Rafinha sees it touch straight back to Alves, and Messi can only smile.
Thinking, how didn't it go in? Let's have a look at it again. Great through ball. Suarez does well here, doesn't he? Turns his player, lines up. I thought he was going to shoot. Messi does, off the line. Rafinha, oh, how does that not go in, Phil?
And as Suarez cut back, it was off Orellana, then Rafinha to Alves. You saw Garay's leg seem to get trapped, his right leg on the slide. So,
Phil, if you're defending against this side, you know, if Suarez is on form, you're in trouble. If Messi, here he goes, if he's on form, you're in trouble.
Messi looking for the upper corner, and it just sails high.
Which exactly proves the point. Who do you mark here? And you can't mark all three at the same time. So they're forever creating opportunities, this front three of MSN. Absolutely stunning, world-class, the best we've ever seen. We've used all the adjectives. They really are amazing.
Well, one thing that I had pointed out earlier, even if it seems to be effective, this 3-4-3, will they keep it up against the big teams? Lunging Piqué, denied ter Stegen. Oh, so close.
Good save.
What a shot by Carlos Soler.
Yeah, good shot, but what a good save from the keeper. He's been in excellent form, ter Stegen. I mean, you would expect him to make the save, but it's hard. Perhaps he shouldn't have pushed it straight out into the danger area, if I'm being super critical. Nonetheless, it's come with so much pace.
Soler coming up more as a defensive midfielder, but he already has 2 goals on the season. Threaded forward for the Brazilian. Bumped down in the box, and he's going to point for a goal kick. Pleading that it should have been a dive, but I think Neymar may be more of an argument, although he walks away silently.
Let's have a look at it again. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, it's. I think he makes sure there's contact, Neymar, doesn't he? Have a look here. Watch his right foot.
Right there. Yeah. And you know what?
His foot's going out, though. He's looking for the contact, but
by Iniesta.
Barca still probing, looking for opportunities. Great ball in there to Iniesta. Is he through?
And he is, and he's on. Knotted into the middle. Munir. Piqué back. Munir slides in, could not bring it under control.
What a chance for Valencia. Keeper ter Stegen takes a big knock. Super brave to come out there, but this is from the keeper. This is a great kick out. Look at that.
Times the run brilliantly. Piqué almost caught him.
It's one of the best passes I've seen all season.
But he couldn't bring that second touch down.
To get away from him.
From the corner into the middle, Mangala! Oh, what a header, and perfectly placed. The breakaway from Munir leads to the goal, and Valencia in front at the Nou Camp.
Brilliant header there from Mangala. Absolutely stunning the way he gets up and the power he gets behind that ball. Ter Stegen's got to be annoyed. He's just made one good save. Voro delighted, of course, but as a keeper, you make one good save, you expect your defense to be a bit tighter, and not the case. I'd like to see who was marking him. Was it Rakitic was on his shoulder? Yes, Rakitic has got Mangala here. It seems a bit of a mismatch, Phil. Mangala's huge. Gets up strong. Rakitic doesn't even put him off. As a defender, even if you get beaten, you've got to be up there getting in someone's face. Rakitic does nothing, pays the price.
You see, Busquets had his hands full with Munir. And Eliakim Mangala, or thrown in, finding the gap. Suarez quickly tucks it wide, and he hits the bullseye at the back post. Quick thinking by Neymar, marksmanship from the Uruguayan.
Brilliant from Neymar. Early throw, but that man was looking for the ball. He wanted it. He made himself available. He's already created 2 or 3 chances in this match, and you felt that he was going to score something. Luis Suarez, absolutely brilliant. And well done, Neymar, for looking for it. Look at that early throw. But Suarez makes the opportunity, makes the chance. It just bends it full. Puts a really good bend on that to get around Alves and inside that post. Here we see it again. Look at him. Look at the ball. Bends it, curls it. Oh, brilliant.
Or for the right footer, but it is Messi. It is Messi. And just over.
Just over, not too far off. And it comes so quickly as a goalkeeper. You've hardly got time to move. Have a look at it. And he's actually going the goalkeeper's side. He was thinking that maybe Diego Alves would try and go to his right and cover the wall.
Ball in, gets around Mangala, flying in Suarez. Mangala reached back, and if so, that's his second, but it would have been a breakaway regardless. And what had been a dream start is rapidly turning into a nightmare for Valencia. A penalty, and now down a man.
Crucial moment. Who creates it again? Luis Suarez. Great ball from Messi, but Suarez causing all sorts of problems. And if you're Mangala, let him go. You've still got a goalkeeper there. Don't pull him back. Don't do anything. Don't hold on to him. Nah, you can see it's a small tug, but it's a tug. And as soon as Suarez feels it, down he goes. He knows he's got the penalty and red card as well, a second yellow. Changes the game entirely, but that's the problem, Phil, when you play against Barcelona. They are so good in so many areas. It's very difficult. Easy for us to say, don't do this, don't do that, but they are so good that you end up making mistakes and getting punished and going down to 10 men in this case.
So now Messi from the spot. He is a perfect 3 for 3. Meanwhile, Diego Alves, the other side, there is no goalkeeper in the history of the game who has been as good, and he almost stops it, but Messi with a cannonball down the middle. Barcelona comes from behind. They've taken the lead.
Messi against Diego Alves, rather, 20 goals. The goalkeeper he scored against most often, and for the poor goalkeeper, deja vu once again. Messi absolutely superb, but I still give the credit. Luis Suarez made that happen. Messi did put a great through ball for him, but Suarez made it happen. He forced the situation. Barcelona, perfect timing, Phil, to go 2-1 up just before halftime, and you know that the opposition, Valencia, are down to 10 men.
Well, 2 things of note there. Up until that penalty kick, Diego Alves had stopped, saved, not missed, had saved. Another little interesting twist is, remember, last year Chance now to try and reclaim. Sneaks inside, tucked into the corner. And just like that, Munir almost apologizing to the home crowd. Jose Luis Gaya flying into the attack. And he finds Munir. Sloppy defense from Barcelona. And we are back in a game.
Luis Enrique's thinking, what is going on here today? This is driving me nuts. But a good ball through there. Great ball through. Lovely pass. Munir finishes in style against his club. And will it cost him in the long run?
Piqué a little late coming over, but that's the danger with three in the back. Three in the back gives you the midfield, which Barcelona had problems with, but the back becomes even more vulnerable.
Yep, it certainly does. But 2-2, game on here. Although down to 10 men, Valencia is going to be
out to midfield into the path of Cancela. It's 3v4 if they hurry, but look at the speed. Out wide, nice touch for Soler. The shot put straight to Ter Stegen.
Yeah, not much of a shot, but a wonderful counter-attack, and I guess that's how they're going to play it. Yeah, running into space. They've got the pace there. But you've also got enough bodies back for Barcelona to stop them. It's going to be difficult.
Young speed. Munir 21. Joao Cancelo 22. Soler just 20. Gaya 21.
Mascherano 30-something. Busquets nearly 30. Iniesta 30 or nearly.
Nice weave to the inside. Montoya against his old side takes a tumble and now down a man. And Montoya trapped upfield. It is Messi with Neymar. Neymar! Oh, and a kick saved by Diego Alves.
Brilliant save from Diego Alves. What a ball from Messi to Neymar. Thought he had done the job then. That's the danger of Valencia pushing forward. Is you get caught on the counter-attack. Great ball. Was he just offside?
Maybe, just maybe. Gaya keeping him on. Neymar met on the volley. Deflects and then whacked by Soler. Through ball. Mascherano in for Messi. Abdenor wrong-footed. Messi right-footed. Back in front, Barcelona.
Brilliant strike from Messi there, I think with his right foot as well, which is the one he doesn't use as often, but it had to come. Phil, there's just too many chances for these great Barcelona players. Valencia down a man, chasing shadows, trying to counter-attack. They eventually had to get through, but what a good finish from out wide, and tough on Diego Alves. You've just made a wonderful save from Neymar, and a minute later, Messi's shooting. Let's have a look at it here. Gets it onto his right foot. Yeah, near post, you always say the keeper should really, cover the near post, but I don't want to pick on him. He's just made a world-class save, Diego Alves. So difficult to keep the MSN at bay for too long.
25 goals on the season. Tops in the scoring chart. 41 now in all competitions. That's 8 straight seasons he's broken the 40-goal mark. And he's got the brace on the day and on a hat-trick. Messi. Suarez makes the run. In for the Uruguayan, onside but off target.
Suarez again.
Close.
Yeah, very close. Suarez again getting in there, causing problems. You can never rest when he's around. Messi's just waiting. He's onside. Messi's just waiting for his head up. He's watching Suarez. He's the man. And as soon as Suarez starts moving, Messi threads that ball.
Or Cruyff, the third most trophies, and he's not done yet. Neither's Messi. Slapped away, rebound, Suarez, and somehow he guides it wide.
Unbelievable. Great strike there from Messi. Good save, Diego Alves. It comes to the one person you think is certain to put it away. Maybe it came a little bit quickly for Suarez. And he just doesn't guide it into the back of the net. And they need this goal, Barcelona. They can't afford to go at 3-2 into the final minutes of the game in case Valencia counter-attack and get the
rule of thumb.
No. I'll panic either way here. Whoever steps up.
Neymar into the corner and off the post. Inches away.
So close yet again. Great strike, Neymar. Absolutely brilliant. Let's see if Diego Alves got close. It wasn't too far away. Maybe he would have saved it if it was inside that top corner, but brilliant strike. They're close again, Phil, and yet still only 1 goal difference against 10 men Valencia. It could be the players as
360.
well. Yeah, it could be the players, Phil, that this is the goal inside post. Diego Alves, watch your inside post there, near post. It could also be the players. I mean, in my day, the manager told you what to do. Today, the players tell the manager. They're the wealthy ones. They're the great players. They can, do what they want with freedom of contract. So you've got to be constantly motivating them. And maybe after 3 to 5 years, they go, yeah, I've heard your team talk before. I've heard your little chat. I'm done. I need something fresh. So it's the players who, to some degree, are calling the shots when it comes to managers moving on.
Zakaria Bakali, the Belgian-born player out of PSV make that, is over. But credit to Porto and Valencia, but it's causing a problem defensively. Abdenor with a strong challenge, and Messi just exhausted. One back in the midfield. Sergio Roberto to Neymar. Neymar, but wide. Another chance, another miss. It's almost like there's no urgency. Messi's feeling the same thing, like, come on, guys. Let's just, be incisive. Let's take the opportunities. We've got to get this extra goal, and we're having enough chances to do it. Even here, Neymar, I thought he could have gone down the left. There was more space. He wants to come into his right foot the whole time. And cleared wide for Neymar.
Just saying there were two things that happened after that PSG defeat. One there that Luis Enrique switched to a 3-4-3 as he gets away here, and the other was missing his resignation.
Neymar into the area, plays it square.
There we go.
Tucked home. The capper for Andre Gomes, and Barcelona puts this one to bed.
At last, 88th minute, and Barcelona fans can eventually just relax and go, we're there. We've got the 3 points in the bag.
His first goal for Barcelona, and it's more a sense of relief than celebration.
Yeah, tough for Voro. His team have been brilliant. 10 men all second half. They've worked their socks off. They've counter-attacked in style. But we said they were tiring, and that was a very lazy tackle or a tired tackle at Neymar. Neymar just picks his spot, and eventually the goal comes. I mean, they've had tons of chances, Barcelona. They've been very relaxed about it, and they've got the breakthrough. They've given their fans a bit of a heart attack today, I think.
Gomes, who was one of the stars for this side last year, sticks the dagger in. So just as Munir did against the team that has loaned him out, Gomes does against the team that sold him on. And again,